until we get ready.
Live.
All right, boys. You tell us sound. Check, check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. How do we sound?
Hold on, it'll take a minute to catch up. Backyard Fence. How's it sound?
Are we live? Are we good? You can hear us?
Hold on, we're getting Backyard Fence. Give me a thumbs up. A-okay.
Perfect.
Good?
Sounds good.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
All right, we figured it out. We sorted it out.
Test, test.
Coming back.
Test. 1, 2.
A-okay? Let's rock and roll. Here it is. Oh, my goodness. It is a struggle here.
Oh, baby.
We're back.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. Sean King's dancing over
He's
here.
dancing on the other side of the
This is
screen.
a struggle, man.
Busted move.
We
tough.
pound posts for a living. You used to say dig holes for a living. Now I drive them. Backyard Fence is on. Francisco Salido Pedrosa.
Wait, is that Francisco and Lupe
Nope.
from your squad?
Nope.
Not your squad.
Everyone's got a Francisco.
Got it.
Good?
Yes.
Test, test, test.
Where's Moses at?
He's sleeping at Bill Fence tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Busy
Good.
day.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
He did do 112 posts today.
That's
Yeah.
what.
Today.
100.
Today.
12 posts today.
112.
Should we talk about how Sean knows that? Because that's probably more impressive than anything we did today.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything like KPIs in the same day?
he's not even in the same area code. let alone
You
zip
don't have
code.
KPIs coming to you the same day.
Instantaneously.
Yeah,
We
I
should
don't
work
know.
on it.
So Fence fam, we are up here in the Northeast, not New England. That's not a state, right, Sean King?
Why do we keep bringing this up?
New England is the region. Make
I'm
sure
not-
you get this right.
I'm not saying Indiana is below Iowa, but I'm going to say
Oh.
Indiana is not quite Iowa, okay? So we got Matt Sharadana with JC Fence, Elite Technique, the Fence Pro's #1 choice for CRM solutions. We got Sean King, Mr. Fence Academy, Mr. Fence of Evansville, Indiana.
There you go.
What else is there? Mr. Fence
That's it.
Tools,
That's all it is.
Fence Games.
That's all.
Everything. Everything.
Everything.
Prizes, Superior Fence.
Who knows?
And we got Anthony
Strikework.
Paxio.
I'm a nobody.
Boom!
Don't listen to me. I'm a nobody.
JC Fence Installer, guys, we've been up here, feels like we've been up here a long time, up in
We
the
have,
Boston
huh?
Feels like
area.
a week we've been here.
We've been here a week.
Almost
One day
two,
shy.
almost 2 weeks now.
So we started with the Northeast Regional Trade Show, which was an absolute success.
And now we're on the Mr. Fence Academy tour.
Now we're back to the tour. Started out with in JC Fence here in New Hampshire,
We're Kingston, New Hampshire.
Kingston, New Hampshire.
I like the name Kingston.
A lot of rock.
Why do I like that?
A lot of
Why
rock.
is that?
No, it's not a lot of work. It's a lot of rock. It's actually just less dirt.
Less dirt.
Less dirt.
Less dirt. We
That's-
we talked about this.
It's just less dirt.
Less dirt.
Stop with the
Less dirt.
rock,
Less
for
dirt.
God's
It's just
sake.
less dirt.
I didn't see any rock.
You have
I
a
didn't
lot
see
less
any
dirt
rock.
than anybody else on the planet.
Francisco says, greetings from North Carolina, Mr. Valence. I think it was meant to say violence.
Richie Valens? Oh, violence. Yeah.
We did choose
He
violence
chooses
today.
violence. He chooses violence.
Was the one who motivated me to start my fence company.
Let's
It's
go.
called Ian Fence, I-A-N Fence.
Nice
Let's-
job.
let's-
buddy.
Here's
Give it a
time.
mark.
That's,
Come on, we'll
that's
make
right, Julio. We
Yeah.
got the Modelos, right? Everyone get the
I
Modelo?
got a Modelo.
Everyone is. Yes. You better believe
My
it.
boy.
Mhm. Cheers
I'll
to
drink
you.
that. Good job.
Now let me tell you why we're drinking us off mic. Kick this back on, Mike.
Test. Here
Why
we
are
go.
you? Are there 6?
Oh, we're
back.
Okay, now we're back. Okay.
Thank
Goodness
baby
gracious,
Jesus.
let's restart
Oh,
this.
look, scoot over. You're in the show now. Come on, girl.
Put the headset on. Let's go.
Have it on.
Get in.
Yeah, scoot over. You got to be in the picture.
Oh, hell. Stop.
Come on.
Heck no.
Turn that down just a little bit. It's kicking.
All
All right, now we're back on, guys. Now we got audio. I should get a thumbs up from everyone. Audio should be back.
Let's get
Laptop
some
is off.
fire emojis in the chat right now.
Can I get a
We
like?
need to
Light
do
it up for us.
explosions.
Come on.
Come on. Like, we figured it out. Like, you should get a
Let's
blog
get
for
some
that.
mind-blown emojis. Just
Yeah, that's right.
It is working, right? Nobody's
Shopping
saying-
has better sound equipment. Thank you, Kevin Steve.
Steve. Kevin?
I don't know if it's the
famous.
equipment, but when you Bluetooth and you got too much going on, it gets really funky, and that's why we were at. It's audio good. Someone give me a thumbs up or audio good in the comments,
Jay, you
please.
gotta slide over there.
Why?
Just
They
move
can
her a
see you.
little bit so we can see you.
You're taking
Isn't
over the
it?
podcast.
Yes, it's working. Thank you.
That's
Okay,
fine.
we're up here in
Where do we leave off?
the Northeast. Well, we might as well restart.
We're back. Third time's the charm.
Third or fourth time. We're up here. What's
Not
running us
New
down?
England.
Joe Biden? No, Joe Biden is not here.
Come on.
That would be my job. We got Matt with JC Fence.
Hi.
Elite Technique.
Now we got Yannick.
We got Sean King. Mr. Fence. Mr. Fence Tools. Mr. Fence Academy. Everything Mr. Fence. Yannicka. Right here. Say hi, Yannicka. You're live. Thousands
hi.
of people are seeing you.
Say hi. Say hi.
And we have Anthony wants to peep his head in. That's Yannicka's husband, an installer at JC Fence. Guys, we did what we could not be, or Sean
Should
did.
not be done.
Did what we should not have been able to do, and that's drive up here in the Northeast. We drove through rock. We blasted some rock. It felt like
Cracked it.
cracked it.
Fractured.
4 different hammers, drivers,
Yes.
from gas powered to pneumatic to
Hydraulic.
and everything in between.
And Anthony would tell you that we were pounding posts. We hit like DEFCON 5. Post didn't move. On the second post today, and out of 40 people sitting there, they were like, "Oh, this isn't gonna work." And this guy was like, "Yeah, I thought it wasn't gonna work."
I
Right?
didn't know.
You did too.
No.
You did not believe it.
I said, well, what's next?
Mhm.
Because I know you had more tricks in your bag that I knew what was going to
I had
happen.
Big Brother.
And you said,
I got something for that.
You said, I got something. Don't worry. We're going to bring out the Rhino.
And we brought the Rhino out, and we rode it.
And within
14
17
nanoseconds.
seconds, not even 17 seconds, call it 10 seconds, that post went from not moving to 2 feet in the ground.
Yep.
And then from 2 feet in the ground to 5 feet in the ground.
And we said, "Bitch, please."
We said,
Yeah.
bitch, please, try me.
So,
Try me.
so what they're
Doesn't
talking
make
about?
that
Sorry,
like that.
I shouldn't say that loud. I'm getting in trouble by Yannicka right now. She's like, "Stop talking like that."
Yeah.
Up here in New England and Northeast, Boston more
We
specific.
speak different.
That too. But they have rock in the ground. They have granite in the ground.
No, they
So
don't.
we have
They
less
have less dirt.
We have
Less
less dirt.
Meaning there's a whole lot more ledge, right, than rock and than dirt.
I've been digging here for a long time. It's kind of easy.
It's normal.
It's
Yeah.
not easy.
It's normal.
You guys are built different, bro.
They're built different. They build fence different.
Those New England boys, they got a treat today,
No,
and they realized
I'm
that it
gonna
was
be
possible.
on camera admit that I don't think I've ever seen the lack of dirt anywhere in the country in the Northeast.
I mean, we took you to
I feel bad for you guys. Like you're disprivileged.
we took you to our worst job site yesterday.
No.
I don't know if it was the worst.
It's the worst.
I've seen some Marblehead
I
in
mean,
the ocean, high tide, can't even get out there.
I felt bad for you
Straight up
guys.
rock.
Okay.
No, that was the worst.
I've
Gedney
seen
Drive
some-
is the worst.
I've seen some shit.
If
So I'm
anybody
talking-
else complains in the industry, I got rock. Bitch,
Come
please.
here. Come here.
Come on.
Come here.
It's not a matter you have a rock. How much dirt do you have with the rock?
Sean,
None.
one thing, Sean King, they build things different. And we
So
started with
you're
the word.
saying we're weird.
Yeah.
Well, different. Different.
So they build things different. One starting with their wood, it's doweled.
Yeah.
How did you overcome it, Sean? Because they said it couldn't be done.
So the traditional method is going to be difficult with the no dig, with a prefab panel doweled, but we looked at some simple solutions today, like
We came up
Maybe-
with an idea.
maybe we don't dowel both ends of the rail, like leave one end undoweled and cut it off
Or
and put
just-
it in.
Get away from the dowels, period.
Whoa, brother. We had some outside of the box thinking today.
Those are
What
some fighting
if-
words up here.
What if we might build stick build and no doweled?
Or mortise build
Oh, that's a good idea.
and leave the end of the panel
Just cut it up.
unbuilt.
in there.
Cut it, fit it.
The
rip,
fact that we're having
walk
this
away.
conversation without me being buried at the sand and gravel place
In the
is-
town,
is
yeah.
epic, right?
Mhm. Not
Keep
yet.
telling me to stop building panels in my shop, and we might go to that sand and gravel place.
Yeah. We will build panels. We will always build panels in the shop, but we're going to build
Well,
them to
maybe not.
Sean-
Let's say there's a chance.
Yeah.
Explain why the way they pre-build it and with such tight tolerances, it's a problem in this ground. Driving.
It's tough because elevation changes. If you have a 3-inch drop, we experienced today, we have a drop panel, you throw it on the ground, you kind of rack it a little bit and try to fit it into the post. But, if it takes them 3 minutes to build a panel on a post and
in the rack.
in the rack, we can build a panel in the field 3 minutes, I promise you, all day long.
Well, it's snowing.
Even while it's blizzard
What about when
outside.
it's raining?
It's uncomfortable.
What about when it's like -10?
Listen, bro, you're gonna win when you
Wind
have
chill plus.
a heater blowing on you and all that shit.
I've been there, I've done it.
But hold
I've
on,
done it,
fences
yeah.
are built different, and we live off that bullshit, right? We'll
Mhm.
dig with that. We'll run with it. But if
Air
it's,
compressors when it's -3, ice in the line.
we have a solution. What's
He's
it called?
He's got
Hey,
the-
what's it called?
He's got the-
Easy drip. Mission accomplished. So if we can do the panels at the same time,
He showed me that today.
if we run the rails and build it on site, then the little problem they have, they don't have a lot of problems, but the little problem they have with rackable panels and also short sections goes away.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we're 92 inches board to board.
But now we might be, I don't give a shit.
The
90, I don't
equalizer-
give a shit.
Yeah, but you want to use the equalizer. We want to use the
Yeah, but
equalizer.
if we go to this method, we don't care if it's 93, 94, 92, 91,
Yeah,
88.
That's it.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
what I'm saying. When you go to the, what I said,
What did you say?
built on
One
one
side.
built on one side, leave the last 6
But
to
the
8 inches
downfall is that
unbuilt.
one side is down and the shoulder doesn't always fit well.
Well, we're getting away from the dowel.
Oh, so we're going to do we're going to do,
Board.
Who's this we?
Me.
Mm.
well, not me. Not Matt. This is an Anthony thing.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, you got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about
And
it.
I
I'm the
gotta
one
go.
who's gotta worry about
I'm
it.
going west from here to.
So it's not your problem anymore.
It's not.
Exactly.
I came here and gave you guys enough questions. I got
Mhm.
I solved nothing today. The only thing I did was left them thinking about like,
Proved.
oh my God, we got to rethink everything we know. Proof.
Sean King.
And I'm out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Sean
I solved
King,
nothing.
nice to have
You
you.
bastard.
Sean King, in hard ground like that, do the posts need to be as deep?
Even deeper. We went 6 feet. We went
Yeah,
8
we
feet.
5, 6
So
feet,
it
yeah.
didn't stop us. We
Yeah.
cored one hole
Yeah.
just to get it going right. Then we put a post in it, put a bigger
Yeah, we-
driver on it,
We
and
still
we
drove
blasted it.
6 feet deep.
We blasted it. We made that rock into gravel underneath ground.
What's interesting is that posts were not even level, like plumb on the ground. They would hit a rock and follow the fracture and go like crazy angles.
Yeah.
And then we would bend it back straight above grade.
When I tell you I used our machine to pull these posts out of the ground, and our machine has 2,000 pounds of pull, and the machine was struggling
You were
to
bouncing
pull-
on that thing.
to pull these pipe that we set an hour earlier, 2 hours earlier,
Yep.
to pull it. That
Crazy.
was the biggest wake-up call for me. Was
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance, and I'm saying
I don't know if
possible.
it's already proven. I don't know if that's not you're past the chance stage.
Yeah.
Kevin Steve, sounds like you could have plated it to the ground and used wedge anchors.
I'm not sure we could do that today. We
Well,
never had an
it-
actual plate.
We didn't have to plate much.
There was
because
never like a solid ledge to mount to, right?
If
Yeah.
there was a solid ledge,
If you have a
rock-
welder on site and you're cool with miter and pipe before you weld it to the plate, then you could do it.
I don't
That's
think that
different.
would have worked today at all,
No,
guys.
That's a lot of work there.
If
We-
you dug the hole to expose the ledge
Why
to
would you
find the
dig a
uneven,
hole?
why would you do that? I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm
Can
just
you,
saying.
have
How
you
many-
ever anchored two ledges? Is it anchor like concrete, or
No.
does it blow
we
up?
just drill it.
the only
Yeah.
time I ever took my tape measure out today was when he wanted to figure out what our centers were.
Mm.
on our panels. And that was literally the only time we ever used a tape
And we
measure.
didn't even need that.
We
I think
smashed a
The
level.
boys from Crosby
Oh!
we broke a level.
Did he break it? Did it fall
Oh
off?
no, Sean King made sure that level was his bitch and it never saw the light of day again.
It got smashed.
Yeah. But
That's
the
a
only
different
time we ever pulled the level out today was to make sure our
picture.
equalizer was on point.
Side picture.
And yeah, all that. And the boys from American Fence, the boys from Crosby Fence down in Cape Cod, shout out to them. They were a
Mhm.
huge help today.
Yep.
And they wanted to make sure, they just wanted to double check everything we were doing.
Come on, man. You guys were triple checking me
I
to the
was too.
64th of an inch.
That's me, baby. That's
Yes,
me.
absolutely.
That's me.
It is it's a hair off.
hmm And what was all that for? Nothing.
Okay.
Because
Fair
at the end of the day, we put up a perfect.
Was it SAF?
We still put up a straight at AF.
I was
FAF
actually-
fence.
I was very impressed by how straight it was when we pounded. I thought it may not be as clean as it was, and I was
And it was.
I thought the same thing,
I was
Matt,
very
for
happy.
years. I'm like, there's no
Yeah.
way. It's
There's no
straight.
way.
very happy looking down the line and seeing.
He goes, "Oh, we tipped the tops." I was like, no, that's not how I do
Well, it
things.
looked good.
And
Looked
now
real good.
you tip the tops and it looks perfect.
The yeah, the aluminum looked clean on the I-beams.
You're
The I-beam, so
Vinyl looked clean.
I grabbed him as you were in the middle of pounding posts. I grabbed him and I was like, I grabbed him and I hugged him.
Oh,
And I
did you
pulled-
really?
I pulled him in tight and I was like, I cannot wait to use this. I was like, you have no idea how excited I am to use this and
Game
to do
changer.
this and to make it so we can put 30 posts, 40 posts, 50 posts
In a
up
day.
in one day.
We talked about one guy
With
could do
the-
potentially 160 posts the way
So-
we did today.
Yeah.
Not 30, 40 posts, but post sections finished, graded, everything
In New
one
England.
day. In one day.
In New England.
If there's any one of you out there who doubt us, who can say you can
Bring
put
it.
50 posts up in a day,
In New
dug,
England.
set, concreted, set to
Mhm.
height, no adjustments needed after the fact in one day,
Call
I'll
me.
challenge you.
Call me.
I'll challenge you. I don't know. Don't even call him. Call me.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
even
the
call him. Call
ambassador
me.
now
Don't
of
even
the
call him.
Northeast,
Yeah, don't even
for
call him. Call me because
NE plus.
I was the biggest
NE
skeptic.
plus.
I was the
baby.
biggest skeptic about all of this, other than vinyl. Vinyl, I can understand we're pounding posts and doing everything with vinyl. We've done it. We know it works. But every other option out there, I've never tried it, never done anything with it, and I've always thought it was useless here. And
Game
you
changer.
proved me wrong today
Thank you.
10, 15 times.
I dreamed about it all night
So.
last night. I've got to prove Anthony
Mhm.
wrong.
And like you said, I've been doing this for almost 20 years, man. I've almost been doing this for 20 years,
You got
and
that, Danny Dubs.
We got a question on the retreat. Back to the retreat.
oh
They
yeah,
love
We
the
can talk about
retreat.
retreat.
They love the
You got an itinerary for that by chance?
Yes.
it's on the side.
Get there, shit's off the hook till you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, where else do
Have
you
your
know?
mind blown
It's
real
not
quick.
stop. It's from the second.
I
I mean, we don't need to give you an itinerary. Like, you get
Yeah.
good. You get there on the 18th,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
You eat well.
The whole time. But listen, you'll have no time to sightsee. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to Gatlinburg.
It's work.
You're not doing anything. You're not even leaving the damn house.
It's work.
The whole time, it's called mind blown until you leave. And then when you get home, you're like, what the fuck?
I got work to do.
I got work to do.
Mhm.
I got work to do.
I said, shit, damn, I'm doing everything wrong. I'm gonna do shit right.
Shit, right.
John Thomas should have punched pipe in the hotel parking lot, Sean King.
I can do that. Like, don't tempt me.
That's probably easier than what you did today.
It would be a lot easier.
A little bit of
Like,
asphalt. ain't
Connecticut,
nothing.
that's, hey, we call that's cute.
Yeah, let's go out there and just say that what we did today wasn't really that.
What?
Wasn't
Like-
really that what?
That hard?
Yeah.
Easy?
Was that difficult?
Could have been hard.
With the
No,
right tools.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah, the
wasn't
right
bad.
tools.
Wasn't bad at all.
Yeah,
No,
well, we
that
did it
was
with the tools we had, and they didn't work, and then he bumped it up
19.
with his tool.
19 holes in under 6 hours.
You keep
while,
saying 6 hours. That's horrible. You
while,
understand we spend 5 hours
while
talking.
talking.
Yeah.
we spent. Yeah,
Yeah.
We need
Well,
to get started.
If
yeah.
you're from New England and you put 19 holes up in a day,
It's a big
you
deal.
had a
that's
good
the
day.
job. But you do
For us,
19
we're
holes.
embarrassed. Like 19 holes should be done in an hour.
you had a good day.
Exactly. But he spent 3-4 hours of the day talking and teaching people.
I'll
Hey,
take 19
you know
holes
what
a
I
day.
thought? Today, out of all the trains I've done, today, when at the end of the day, we call the round robin,
Mhm.
talk about what you learned. I've never had 40 plus people give me a golden nugget, where everyone was different.
Mm-hmm.
I've had
And-
10 guys give me the same thing, you know, like, but today 40 plus people, and they all had a different golden nugget. I was like, damn.
And that's the
dropped some
one
shit
thing.
today.
That's the one thing I was like. I was watching everybody's reaction. and
Everybody had something different.
Everybody had something different to say. And
Man.
the one golden nugget I took it away from everything was something that has nothing to do with what we're doing anymore.
What was it?
Like I was talking about the concrete in the fucking trash bag.
And now we're just trying to get rid of concrete.
And now there's no
Thanks
more.
for bringing that to us now.
There's no more concrete.
Jeez.
There's no more
Yeah.
concrete.
Nobody even knows what we're talking about. but
Yeah.
You don't want to know. Just Pound Town, baby.
Yeah,
pound.
I'm not even going to tell you guys because that's irrelevant, and you'll have nowhere to ever
Don't
deal
study
with it
that.
anymore.
Just
Don't
Pound
study it.
Post.
Yeah,
Just
but
Pound.
that was incredible. And like I said, the belt hoop you gave me for my 2-foot level.
Genius.
I told you I was like I don't carry a 2-foot
Who had
level
the
'cause it can't-
torpedo level today?
Just Matt.
Oh,
Well, I was
Matt.
waiting for my perfect moment. I was trying to drop a dime today.
Mhm.
Just waiting.
He dropped the torpedo level and just threw it at me. He's like,
How
hey,
many
brother,
How many pieces did you smash that into?
it's unmeasurable.
Didn't make it.
It was a 38-pound Thor,
Mm.
right?
Yep.
Meat torpedo level. Which one won?
Didn't go so hard for the torpedo level.
Nah, it didn't last.
Hey, but the truth be told, the torpedo level is still as accurate today as
Yeah.
it was before I hit it.
The 3 inches that was left. Yeah. So how many companies we had today?
Ooh, I had 10, but I think there's more than that.
Yeah,
showed
well,
up.
there's a few more.
Yeah,
Couple
when I-
People
more
kept
show
coming
boys.
in. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Who's are these?
Yeah.
On
11,
my count,
12.
we tapped out around the 36, 37 people range. I'm not sure how many companies that equated to, but
I'm not sure.
we got up into the high 30s for attendees.
Enough to literally,
Change.
I don't know, like at least like question what we
I
know.
think that was important, especially for my company in the area. We wanted to bring No Dig to the area. We felt social proofing it so that we weren't the only ones bidding it was important.
A lot of the guys that were there really wanted to see how the aluminum would work,
And we held that to the last.
and that was
Yeah.
the last thing we did.
No,
We certainly
his
banged
idea,
that
we-
aluminum out.
yeah, if it was his idea, we would have done it first, but
I'm a wow factor guy. I like bringing people to the scene with a little, hey, we're here. This is what we got.
Mm.
we killed that aluminum
We did
15,
pretty good.
20 minutes.
The
We did
aluminum
pretty
took,
good.
the aluminum was 10 posts.
Yeah.
It takes longer to tear it out than
6
to build
sections,
it.
I
Yeah.
believe. 5 or 6
5
sections.
posts
20 minutes.
or 6 posts,
Completed,
5 sections.
heighted.
Less than 20
Yeah.
on the
Less
aluminum.
than 20 minutes.
We timed it. Mark Harilla,
Oh,
ring a bell?
there it is.
Yeah,
He was been here. That's why I'm staying a couple days to let all the knowledge sink in before going home.
Where's he from?
Mark, where you from?
Mark, where's your company?
Here's the name.
Dan,
Yeah,
you did
Dan-
really good with that name.
Thank
Oh,
actually.
you
you.
did?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I get a round of applause?
Good
All
work,
right,
bud.
first
Yeah,
one,
hang on,
let's
hang
go.
on,
Thank you,
hang on.
Hit the
everybody.
button, hit the button.
This one. This one.
Nope, wrong one.
Wrong one?
Thank you, guys.
Great job, Dan.
Yeah, I'm just saying the names are like this big
I
on
know,
here.
they're-
Rocky Mountain Fence.
Oh,
That's my
guy.
boys. That's
Go.
my boys.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my boys.
Mine too.
I follow
Oh,
them
come on,
Instagram,
man.
yeah.
Elite Technique user.
Yeah,
Oh, is
I-
it?
I follow
Good
those
job,
guys.
Rocky
Also
Mountain.
a
Nice.
fellow EO member.
Idaho.
Nice job.
Yeah, great
Idaho.
guy.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Good guys.
I like it. So we were up here in
Your guys too?
Kingston, New Hampshire.
Yes,
We
sir.
drove wood. We drove vinyl. We drove aluminum. The wood is
Yep.
built differently.
We did 20 posts today with struggles on wood.
Wood is pretty close to being perfected.
We'll get it.
Perfected.
We'll get it.
I think
We
it's
got it.
pretty cool. I
We-
think it's pretty easy.
we
I
got
think if we
away.
just had our centers right the first time, we would have been dead nuts.
We got
We
it.
were guessing.
Um, But
It's shit show.
Yeah.
but it looks good. It looked good. I
Oh,
thought
it did
came out
look good.
perfect.
I'll
There's
tell you
no
what.
one's going to say that it didn't. when
Yeah, it
came out.
looked
I'm
good
just
when we
saying
were
that.
done. I took a little extra effort.
Mark, to get to know the best in the industry to be the best. So you got to get to know the best to be the best. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
Let's
saying.
talk about
Exactly.
that a little bit. That guy's making a great point, right? If you surround yourself with eagles, you're sore.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Together we get better, right?
Yep.
Sharing.
We're all learning.
It's not
Sharing.
surround yourself with
Sharing.
parakeets, you're just
Sharing
picking
is
up the
caring.
scraps.
Sharing.
Matt with JC Fence. There. you
Hi,
go.
that's me.
You
biggest,
comment on there?
No?
biggest no, I'm just biggest takeaway from the on-site training today.
All right, go,
My
Matt.
team, I said it at the end of the day when you asked us for our golden nuggets, and my biggest takeaway from the day was my team. I just wanted to see their reactions and their willingness to pick up what I already believed was the future, and everybody on my team was down, and they all told me with messages as soon as they left,
100% for it.
we're in, we're ready, we want to talk about this more, and let's make this perfect. And that made my day, that made my week, that made my season. I'm going to wait and see the 25%
I said that's a minimum.
extra
Minimum.
Minimum. That's the
So would
lowest
you
could
say
be
getting
at.
your whole team to a live event like the Mission Fence Academy training? It's on site. It's real world, right? Sean King, level 15 energy, we dubbed him.
I brought 16 today.
He brought 16 today, right? Do you think that's contagious?
Oh, you know that it's contagious. There's no denying it. If you don't have everybody in the team together doing it, then it's just one guy trying to spread a message. But when everybody's together seeing it,
Breaking bread, getting in the mud.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Colby has the biggest drive and the biggest itch to make everything how it should be, and he's the newest, greenest person. He came in from driving a truck. He was driving a triaxle dump truck, and now he's our logistics manager, and he wants nothing but the best for what we do. And it's like, I love to see him.
it's hard to not be willing to move
surround
forward
yourself-
when you come in
You surround your people with the right people,
Right.
and
not learning.
he's a game changer.
So what was your biggest takeaway today, Anthony?
My biggest takeaway today was seeing that rhino in action.
Get a
Tell
bigger
you the
hammer.
truth.
So you like choosing violence?
Oh, I love violence.
Okay.
I love violence.
I got you excited.
Yeah.
Rock, hold on a minute.
I told you since day one that I never believed that we could ever drive through rock, and
Right.
you're like, I got something for that.
We broke some rock.
And then when we hit rock, and you're like, don't worry, I'll be right back. I got something. And you went and pulled the rhino out and hooked it up, and I went grabbed that pole while you were running the rhino, and I was pushing every might I had to send that pole into the ground. And within 2 seconds of you hitting, not even 2 seconds, a millisecond of you hitting that button, that post just went straight into the ground. And
You're
it
like,
went 5
holy
feet, and then went
shit.
5 feet down into the rock. And I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold.
Sean King, this one is for you here. Backyard fence.
My boys.
Teaching so many people the no dig will ultimately cause a price reduction in jobs
Nope.
as handyman will start picking up this
Nope.
method.
No way. I will strongly
sold it
disagree with
today.
you on that because handymen are not going to invest the $20,000, $20,000 in equipment and training to get this done this way. Not to mention the fact that you're spending an extra $25 a post to get it in the ground, right? So no, I don't think the question is what? We're going to like decrease cost? No, increase value. You're giving a homeowner a better product, less dirt in the yard, less inconvenience.
Mhm.
We should be charging more money for no dig.
You
Yeah.
said it today. The best thing you do is don't change your prices, but the best you can do is charge more.
Increase
because
their
it's better.
prices. It's a value. Consumers want to know that they're getting a better product.
Yep.
If you tell a consumer that I'm going to no dig the job, but it's stronger, I'll give you a discount.
What's the difference?
What do they think they heard? They heard, oh, it's a cheaper fence.
Yeah.
So you raise the price slightly and tell me a better value. They're like, oh, man, I'm getting the maximum value.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure that Backyard Fence understands what we're doing
Yeah.
yet.
I think it's way too intimidating for anybody less than a fencer to even attempt, let alone, like you said, equipment. So the intimidation factor, the
It's a big
equipment cost
investment. It's
factor.
a big investment.
Where are you going to get these specialized?
Well, you can't
tools.
buy them a onesie Tuesdays. Like you got to
Well,
put your
that's-
toe in the water. Like,
But that's the
if
thing.
you're gonna
is,
no dig, buy fucking $60,000 in post. Let's go.
Where are you going to buy 2 3/8 Schedule 40 and the
That's the right
iPhone?
price. That's the right price.
I don't foresee that. Maybe they get
Yeah.
their hand, but then you're talking equipment and you're talking
Some guys
know-how
have
and-
been told me they've been like paying. They were told it would be $91 a post. You can't do this at $91
No.
a post.
No.
No
Not a
way.
chance.
If you're buying onesie Tuesdays,
Trevor Topes, will you all ever come back around Lafayette, Louisiana area?
Well, heck yeah, we got Chris Gass down there, Jance Roy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be in that area. If we aren't in the area, then Chris Gass can do a class
sounds
down
like
there.
you're in the area.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, only
Chris
one.
Gass, Mr. Fence.
I'm only one guy, but Chris Gass
Chris
can
Gass
kill it.
is Mr.
He can do
Fence.
it.
Yep.
Done.
Trained by the best.
Tell us when you want Chris Gass put on the no dig
And
training.
Chris Gass will get
It'll
down there,
happen
right?
tomorrow.
Mhm.
Like it's that easy.
Teamwork makes the dream
And real
work.
quick, Chris Gass is part of the Mr. Fence Academy.
He's an instructor with us. Yeah.
Yep.
And a real quick 10,000-foot view of the Mr. Fence Academy is.
Oh wow.
Damn, you're
Put me on
good.
the spot. So we have Sean King is irrelevant really. We got James Blaisdell and Nico and Chris Steele and Chris Gass, our coaches. But we now have ambassadors coming out. Jordan Hunt's an ambassador. More to come here soon.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So we're going to get ambassadors that have learned it, breathed it, believed it,
Yep.
and implemented it.
Yes.
And those guys can start like sharing it across the country. Look,
Now we need that in Northeast.
I only have so much capacity. We know the schedule's right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sean
Big
King,
ass calendar.
I have a family, a wife,
Mhm.
a boat, right? I can't be everywhere. It's on the schedule,
Look at
right?
You got to
right
put
there.
that thing on the schedule more often.
We've got boat.
4 times.
boat,
Not
Oh,
enough.
the whole year.
Dad's fishing trip.
That's
Love
a big
that.
one right there with
I
my
love
dad,
that.
right?
That's a big one. That's
Once a year. Like,
Yeah, that's a big one.
come high or water, it's happening, right?
Wish I could do that.
So, is that
Reality Fence guys, what's up?
Drew?
What's
Drew's
up,
in
bro?
the house.
Hey,
Drew.
you were a huge hit today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huge.
man.
Huge hit.
When we
today.
laid out Reality Fence, did the
Yeah.
group just drop
Everybody-
everything? Like, are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
They're like, let me see that over there.
Let's get some emojis in the
Yeah.
chat.
That's not possible.
Just put them in there.
mind blowing.
That's not
Everybody.
possible.
Man, we blew a lot of
They're
minds.
putting
this
their
week.
hands over the fence like, wait, what?
Mhm.
Yeah. Our defense was a big hit.
We went pull the Wilson at Home Depot. Heidi ho, neighbor.
Put the note.
Is
no,
Drew
yeah.
is Drew gonna put some what do they call it? Mortise and how do you call your fence?
Drew, we
Drew
gotta
and I
update
have
it.
been talking. Drew, you know, you've been talking with me for a hell of a long
Drew,
time.
this is a bad boy right
Get
here.
some northeast fence up in there. Let's get
That's
some
right.
dowel fence, some molded and dowel drills. You know,
Drew and I
make it
are
happen.
make it happen.
he'll do it.
Come on.
Make it
He'll
happen.
do it.
Sean King, where are you headed to next?
Tomorrow we're going to
Holliston.
Tomorrow
I
technically
got
is
you,
an
bro. I know
hour and
your
a half.
schedule.
Any Fence.
Holliston and then
Brian
Jersey.
Donahue.
And then Pennaquist.
Thomas Crane's going to be there. There's like a half dozen guys going to be there. And we literally, like, decided we're going to do this a few hours ago.
At Fence Tech. Or we're not calling it Fence Tech. At the Northeast Fence
Okay.
Conference.
So it's going to be tomorrow. Brian Donahue has a job. And for those of you guys that are not supporters, we're not going to call them haters.
Don't know why you're not.
They
but
said they can't do it in New England or around the whole yard. So tomorrow,
Gonna find out.
is that not a whole yard? Is that not New
I
England?
mean, my yard's kind of a yard.
we,
and we did it.
we hit everything we hit in your yard. I
Yeah.
feel like.
So we're going to do a whole yard of 23 sections of vinyl and 100 feet of a chain link.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Chain link.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
No, not really. But I don't give a shit. I'll
Putting
put
it
that shit
in.
in the ground.
Putting it in.
Hey, look
Holes in
who
the ground.
look who chimed in. Mark Cobb. Hey guys, we love the videos from earlier
What's
today.
up, bro?
Mr. Mark Cobb. Adam Sims, fellas, assuming y'all successful today. Absolutely. We use 3 different drivers: gas powered, air powered, and hydraulic powered. Hit rock, hit big rock.
We showed people what would happen if you drive residential
Yep.
versus Schedule 40.
We drove from Schedule 40, hit a really, really big rock on our second post. We just drilled a couple inches with the big hammer.
And then
Drill,
sent it in
right.
with a
We only were
rhino.
we were 6 inches in, hit a rock, drilled it a couple inches, put the 40 weight back on, big
What?
rhino,
5 feet.
blew through it.
5
Blew through it.
feet.
We installed wood, we installed vinyl, we installed aluminum, ornamental aluminum.
Yep.
0 issues. It was an ultimate success. I loved it. I don't think it could have gone any better. I'll be
So
completely
to
honest.
all of our New England watchers right now, listeners, I want you to tell me when was the last time you ever went 5 feet in the ground
Mm.
with limited issues. The only issue we ever hit was a rock, and we just put a bigger driver on it, and we
Yep.
went 5 feet in the ground. I've never done it, and I've been doing this for almost 20 years. Never went 5 feet in the ground. The only time I ever went 5 feet in the ground was when we were doing guardrail. and that was that job in Peabody that we did.
Peabody. Adam Sims,
Peabody.
heard there were some mangled posts. You better believe it.
None of them.
At the bottom.
There was two. There were two.
So when we pulled posts, we seen where
18
a pole
out of 18,
clipped a rock.
18 poles, 2 of them were mangled.
And only those 2 were 095.
Yep.
No, I'm saying the
No, they were only the
yeah,
weaker
the
posts.
weaker ones, and they hit the rocks.
We know better.
2 out of 18 were completely destroyed at the bottom. We pulled.
Thank you.
Yeah. We pulled every post out, and every single one out can be reused.
Except for 2.
Except for 2.
JC Gurry Signs.
Heidi!
welcome
What's
back,
up?
Heidi.
You're
Whoa.
back. Come on.
Mark and Mary tonight.
Mr. Fence Academy, you're going to sponsor the signs? Come on.
I told Heidi about the possible collector sign for the Mr. Fence Academy.
One and only collector sign? Come on.
Cool.
The Mr. Fence Academy retreat again is in April
April 18th.
18th. Just get there. I like it. Yes, Adam Sims. It
They
was,
might want to get a spot before they get there.
like a hotel.
Don't just show up.
Okay, don't just show up. Mark and Mary.
Bring a tent. Sleep
Yeah,
outside.
bring it to the space limited.
It's filling up quick.
Yeah. I haven't checked because I've been busy. Hey, Anthony, just let it be. Don't flush it.
You conserve
We're not-
water.
If it's
Yeah, we
yellow,
gotta
let it
conserve
melt.
water right now.
Oh
Yellow,
my
let it
God. You get the garden hose out.
I
here
gotta
tonight.
find a place to dump this thing. Like, let it go.
Just drive and
Hey,
drop
this
the
is-
drain, dude. and-
Now, there was a guy I talked to that used to run from Ricky Carmichael motocross. He said they would drive down the road, they had an automatic button they would press, and they would leave the sewage on the highway.
Let it
Oh, the
ride.
sewage.
Let it flow.
Yeah.
Okay, I just was talking about extra water, but not,
Just fertilizer.
not sewage. You're pulling like a U2. You remember U2 did that?
Jay, what
On
was
a
your
bridge?
biggest takeaway today from the office point
Come
of
on,
view?
girl.
Can you slide over here so we can
We can see you. You gotta move over.
COO?
I'll be fine here, but
What do you find
it's
there?
just the entire thing, just to see how the machinery works and how
Mhm.
the crew can work and be so much more efficient, and how even like if the posts are not plumb,
Uh-huh.
like the tool you can use just to get them
Make it back plumb.
It was fantastic. It was
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
So,
Absolutely brilliant.
from the office point of
Love it.
view, when the customers call and they're asking questions about why the crew may be pounding versus mixing cement, do you feel like you've become equipped to
yes,
speak with
100%.
them and
I
Do
mean,
you?
settle their problems?
So you got a customer calls Yannicka and they say, these people are out here building a fence with no
There's
concrete.
no concrete.
They're putting these steel posts in the ground. I'm getting a white vinyl fence. How is that possible? They're upset. How are you going to calm them down,
What'd you
Yannicka?
say?
no, that's why I'm explaining. Like, it's more efficient way, more cleaner way, more structural way to do
Uh-huh.
it as opposed to using cement.
Mhm.
Yes, up here, as everyone has learned, like, we used to using cement, but it just, with offline, it doesn't always work. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll use the wiser ways to install the fence.
I
New
love it.
technology.
I love it.
Right? Testing, R&D, we're proven.
So bringing the team to training,
It's a wonderful
Yeah.
thing.
the success.
I mean, it's not just getting the guys there to pound holes, but
Everyone's
you have
gonna
the
know.
salesman team there, the office team there. You have complete buy-in across the
That's right.
entire facility about why we would do this.
Correct.
It's stronger. It's better for the consumer. It's easier. It's less inconvenient for them,
Yeah.
right?
We build a united front.
Yes.
I mean, New England, you've learned.
Oh, I'm
Everyone,
learning. I'm
everyone
learning.
has learned. Like, we're stubborn.
Yes!
Oh, just a little
Because
bit.
I like it
Just
is.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's a learning session.
It's a learning. It's a sharing session.
The
Sure.
customers can be just as stubborn. So
They
just to
can be.
kinda-
But if we educate them,
Exactly.
guardrails driven, big buildings are driven,
Correct. Correct.
bridges are driven.
And like,
Why can't your fence
they
be driven?
see, like, the cement post heave and like, well,
And
why
it
does
wasn't
happen?
strong. We had
That's
big
fine.
guys today pushing on poles.
Multiple
Right.
guys pushing on
Did
poles.
they move? Like, no.
Dan broke one.
Took both of us right then.
Yeah. And I'm regretting
You
that.
probably were going to
He
do
said
it
I'm
on your own,
regretting
honestly,
it.
but
But we still pulled it out on one piece.
Mm-hmm.
We got videos.
60, 63.
I got videos.
All day,
I'll
every
put
day.
them.
Sean King, Heidi's going to give you a call tomorrow.
Heidi, I'm going to be pounding poles tomorrow. Heidi, you should really call my wife because I'm disqualified for
Love
this
that.
equation.
delegate to elevate.
Delegate, elevate.
Ooh. Sean, what was your biggest takeaway from coming up to the Northeast? I know you were nervous to begin with because we
Yes,
pounded
sir.
a post Sunday night.
True story.
In my brand new vans, and they got all muddy. So, tell me what your biggest takeaway coming up here. It could be anything. I'm curious.
I was impressed by the fact that we had 30 to 40 people, okay? And I don't think I can recall
30
a
to 40
train.
doubters.
I don't think I can recall a single sharing event yet where there was that many people that were able to give me key nuggets at the end of the day.
They were all different.
They were all different.
Yeah.
I can do this with 10 people, and 5 of them are like repeating the same thing. And I get nervous, but we did that today. That proved to me there was so much value delivered that over 40 people were going to give me different nuggets, open mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most of these were my biggest disbelievers I've ever had.
Mm.
Like, think about that for a minute. The group of people that are the most, they're not haters, but they're just doubters, right?
Confrontational.
That I've ever had.
Hell yes.
And then every one of them gives me a different golden nugget at the end of the day. Every one. Was there any duplicates? I don't know if there was.
No. The only one who duplicated anything was when they were talking about the aluminum. There was 2 guys who talked about how efficient the aluminum was. And then I said, all right, I'm not going to speak about the aluminum, but I have my own.
It's so weird. Like, I've
Aspect
never
of it.
had that.
Yeah.
Normally they're repeating the same thing. Oh, I like the equalizer. I like the adjuster.
We had one guy talk about the equalizer.
Well, it is a pretty good tool.
It's crazy.
And I told all the guys there, I was like, if you don't take anything away from here, what I want you to take away from is to buy an equalizer
Yeah,
and just use it for your vinyl.
that tool's a game changer.
That's a game changer. We bought the equalizer 2 years ago, and we've been implementing it with our vinyl.
Yep.
Every job, whether it's pre-built vinyl or stick-built vinyl.
But today I challenge everybody to cut every section. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
would have thought
You
a
thought
few
that was
years
crazy.
ago. A few years ago, I
It's
would have.
not because
You thought that was crazy. No, but tell everybody, like, did you not think that was crazy?
Sean, I've seen it when I came on to IG, and the Northeast guys always ask me when I'd order concrete and we wouldn't set it to 8-foot centers, we cut every section, and they're like, "Why do you do that? Run 8.
Yeah.
It's so much faster."
But
And I was like,
Even-
I beg to differ.
even when we were setting all of our posts in concrete,
Hmm.
the equalizer,
Right. Yep.
you set your post and you run it. So I do it differently. Like obviously you said, this is how I do it. I come back and adjust the heights afterwards. I used to, well, I mean, they used to, but I still
Yep.
did up until yesterday. I run my equalizer and then I run my string line for height.
Yep.
I run my string line to the bottom of the bottom rail for height, and I run that. So I set all of my poles to that string line on the equalizer regardless. And then I come back and I tell all my guys, all right, now you come back and cut all the rails to fit. They cut all the rails to fit. As I'm hanging gates or whatever I'm doing, they're building panels. And we're doing 40 post jobs in a day and a half rather than doing 40 post jobs in 4 days,
All right.
you know, or 3
Yeah.
days, whatever
Yeah.
it is, you know?
Yep.
Like, yes, for you guys to say 40 post jobs in 3-4 days, that's asinine for you guys.
That's
to think
crazy.
that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But for us here, like you've seen it. For
Oh,
us here
yeah.
in New England, we deal with a totally different monster when we're digging and setting.
I bet you guys can get 30 sections in a day here.
Oh yeah, I've done it. I did
30
22.
pounded?
The first time I pounded a job was at a doggy daycare, and we did 22 posts in one day, and that was learning.
Yep.
I
Of
was
vinyl.
learning,
Of vinyl.
and that a vinyl. Excuse me, yeah, this is vinyl, and that was me learning as I was doing, and that was me being anal and making sure every single
Too much.
post was
Did you
on the
learn
line.
today that that's not needed? Learn today that that was not needed.
Don't lie.
Be honest.
It hurt to bite my pride and sit back and realize that
Was
what I
any-
do what I do with aluminum is the same thing that what you're telling me to do with everything.
Mhm.
The aluminum stuff, you can set it regardless if you set it perfect, it's still out. because
Yep.
the aluminum twists. It does all this stuff. So you're still tipping tops.
Yep.
So I learned that with the
If
vinyl.
you're tipping tops on aluminum, why can't you tip it on vinyl, aluminum, or
And I
wood?
did that. I did that on the vinyl job, the first vinyl job we ever pounded. And I set the poles. I put everything in perfect. I went back and I looked at it. No, there was like 1 or 2 posts that were off. So we just moved them over. And they were perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they were maybe a quarter inch off the string line,
Mm-hmm.
which is very hard
For
me
you,
to
it's
accept.
hard.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting in the corner, rocking back and forth, crying because it's not perfect. But at the end of the day, it came out beautiful. The
Looks
customer
perfect.
loved it.
Yep.
The heights were money. Everything about it was perfect. And
Every time I hear everyone say that word,
tip the top.
Perfect.
Perfect.
no, height.
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 Height. Can we do that?
What do you think it is?
Can we do that?
Height?
Yeah. Can we do that now?
Tell me.
Well,
I
how do you
set,
say it?
I say set
Height.
grade. I'm a
Say
grade
it.
guy.
I said it's a grade.
Height.
I said it's a height.
Height.
You say it.
I said it's a height.
You say it.
I said it's a grade.
No, no, no.
I don't
no.
say
Just say the
I
word.
don't even say height because I know where you're going. And I don't even know what I'm.
Say the
I
word.
don't know. I don't even know my sentence. I don't even know my
Just say the
sentence.
word. Say the word.
Height.
What's that?
No, he said height.
What is height?
What are you from the
Why
north?
does everyone say that?
What are you
With a
from
TH?
Midwest?
No,
Yeah, how do you
English.
spell that
Height.
word?
I don't know how to spell it. That's why I said it's
H-E-I.
a grade. I know how to spell grade.
He
G-R-A-D-E.
can barely read last
You know
name.
how many
dishwasher or
people-
dishwasher?
Do you know how many people this one
Washer?
week
I
I've
don't-
heard
Washer?
say the word height?
What is
Height.
that?
There's
Is that
no
okay?
H at the end of the word.
Height.
Yeah, it's just
So there's a height.
H-E-I-G-H-T.
Height.
See, I was
height.
gonna say height,
Height.
but then I thought you were saying that was wrong, so then that's why I said height.
Height.
So, hey, I did.
What? This is
We
new.
were so influenceable,
Somebody-
man.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
no,
you
I'm
are.
not.
You are so influenceable, brother.
Somebody on social media said
You have-
height.
Hey,
dude,
the
you have
color
no
blue
reason.
sucks. He's like, can I get him a shirt?
You have no room to talk
This
because
is
here
like
in New England they
boards
say
and
car,
pickets.
Is it
and not
washer?
car.
I'll say ka all I want, but
There's
at
a-
least
there's
I
an
know that
R.
there's an H at the end of the letter.
No, there's an
Oh,
R.
you're right. You're right.
There's an
Okay,
R.
you're
There's
right.
an
Okay,
R.
fine.
There's
Okay,
an
fine.
R.
But I don't say
car in
I don't
Harvard
say car. I
Yard.
say car.
No,
There's a board.
he drove with you in the car.
There's a
when we
board
went to-
and there's a
when we went to
picket.
Boston.
They're different. And height isn't a word.
Board and
Height
picket.
is on
yes.
it.
Height-
Sorry, I just
height.
wanted to.
I like it.
I just wanted to say that on
Yeah.
the record. that
Everyone in Boston is freaking out right now.
Height
How
is-
dare you?
Height isn't a
We
word.
love height.
I've never heard height.
What is height?
Not me. I don't know.
So
it's,
down-
it's a
down-
New England thing.
So
No.
down in Jersey, they say
I heard it at the fence convention. Then I heard it at the Northeast convention. It's because I heard it one time
I
on
think it
social
was
media.
just a sand and gravel
Some
thing.
guy,
It was just height has been buried.
Some guy on social media said height, and
With
then
the
everyone
man.
was like, "Maybe I should say height."
Maybe it was the other podcasters. It's
Height.
not as well known.
We're all gonna say height.
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 So,
Sorry,
Adam
I want to
Fence,
rant. I want to rant.
Is Sean building panels, or are the guys building on site?
So
Sean
we
building?
did pre-builds.
Sean does not pre-build.
Sean's gonna start rebuilding.
Wood.
No, Sean is not.
We did
The
pre-builds.
one
for
thing
wood.
you can take to the bank right now and just bank everything on is Sean is not
The
pre-building.
one thing Sean told me today is that he'll always triple X. And have you ever tried to pre-build panels?
I will
That's
just for
X3.
you.
That's
I'll
X3.
pre-build the shit out of panels.
That's
for
my
you.
man. Give me
And
some
then
KPIs.
and
I will
then
do it.
when we talked about what we want to do for pre-builds, I want to see you do
But
it.
you asked better start stick building.
I'll do stick building
We'll
if
stick
you do
build if you
pre-builds.
do the
Oh
pre-builds.
my
Exactly.
god.
But we'll both capture KPIs, and at the end of the month, I want
I'm
to see
gonna
some
get,
numbers.
you're gonna win, I'm gonna lose. It's not fair.
How do
Well,
you
who's
know?
the winner? Who's the loser?
Because my KPIs are gonna lose shit. And
You
you're
don't
gonna
ever
push it
lose.
to go up.
Well,
never
that's,
lose.
That's
You
the wrong
only learn.
mindset to go.
I
into.
will win because I'm helping others, but look, how many sections did we put in last year, brother? Come on.
7,700.
How many rocks do you pull out of your holes?
Not many.
Okay, so don't talk about how many,
How many
sections I put in the
severe
ground.
slopes
I
do you
didn't
have to go
ask
down?
about that.
Not many.
Let me
Yeah.
pre-build sections and go dig in your dirt, and
Ah.
then KPI me.
Sign me
Sean,
up.
Sean King,
Sign me
how many poles did they pin?
Come on.
44.
That's actually
44.
It's inaccurate. It's inaccurate.
4.2%.
Yeah, it's inaccurate.
Shit does.
Yeah.
I'll indulge
Sean
all the
says
way in.
it's- Sean says
Those 44
4.2%.
pins that we put are non-planned pins.
Yes.
I didn't want to bust your .2.5 number
Give me
because I
the
was
what is
playing the
the
game.
plan pins then?
And like I
Yeah.
told you,
I'll have to
like
talk
I
to
said,
my chief operating officer over here.
Yannicka,
But we
how many
are
times did
only
you pin?
capturing. We are only capturing.
You're on the spot. I need data right
Okay,
now.
I'm telling
Was
you.
it 56?
We
98?
We
Was
don't.
it 1,000?
We don't measure planned pins. We only measure
I hear you.
non-planned
I
pins.
believe you.
So if I'm pricing the
We should get that
job,
number though.
well, I'd have to start new KPIs.
and like I said, Sean, like
And
I
I
Today's the
shall.
best day.
Today
Sean,
I
like
shall.
I told you, we don't take into account for every chain link post that we drill. That
People
has to
that
go
are
in.
watching this right now are lost.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
understand.
they don't
Have
know.
no
but
idea what we're
the
talking
New
about.
England guys understand.
Okay, well, did we just lose?
We're
the
blocked
oh,
out.
There we go. Okay, it's a
Nick, are
Southern
we
thing,
back?
I think. My stepdad used to say that
Dan, you're not from
and
Southern.
he's from Oklahoma. No, I'm from the greatest state.
He's
So
from
it's
Nice.
Nathan Downs.
So Nick, tell me, do you say draw or drawl?
A southern
That's
drawl.
the biggest question. No,
Where's
not
he
even that.
from?
Not even that. Like when you say I'm gonna draw something or I'm gonna drawl something, or I gotta take something out of the top drawl. That's how
Jay,
they
tell us
was.
how many pins we put in the ground, would you?
Noah Devine. Go
Noah, where are you at today?
Get
He
him,
said
Matt.
for sure, I'm going to be there with all my guys. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
We were waiting for you.
Noah is on your side, Matt.
Well, he's probably from my area.
He is.
Yankees. Us Northerners.
JC Gary, when we need size of fence, is always the height by
Height.
width.
Height.
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 Did you put an
Height.
H at the end?
Well,
I'm gonna spell
Hey,
it for you.
Noah,
Did you
come
tell me?
tomorrow to the train tomorrow. Where's my phone? Oh, you got my phone.
HEIGHT.
GHT.
Height.
That's height.
That's height.
Height.
If there was
saying
an H
height.
at the end, we could say height.
HEIGHT is height.
But if there's a T at the end, then I'm pretty sure it ends
Height.
with the T.
Nick Smith is from Boston.
I'm no grammatical hero here, but
Nick
Oh,
said he'll
shit.
see you tomorrow.
Nick.
Nick,
he's gonna
what,
be.
Nick,
was
what
he?
company are you with?
He's in Holliston.
There's going to be a bunch of guys.
Noah
Noah,
Devine.
bring your team tomorrow. It's
He
an
said,
hour and a half.
where
from
is
me.
it, Sean? Where is it tomorrow?
Holliston.
There you
Any
go.
fence, Holliston.
It's a job site. But
Job
my
site.
phone's over there, so I can't see the address.
Phone is, that's what we're streaming on here. So
Send us your contact. He'll give you all the information you need.
Just show up there at 7:30 in the morning.
And be ready to pound.
Mr. Fence.
Pound town!
Nick Smith, Bob Fence, Uxbridge, Mass.
Love that. Uxbridge, South
Uxbridge,
Shore.
South
So you're
Shore,
saying I
baby,
got it
right
right.
by the Cape. Right
You
by
got
the
it
Cape.
perfect.
My man!
You are
Good
on
at
point
this.
tonight, Dan.
You are killing it tonight, Dan.
Danny Dubs.
No,
What did you say?
nobody
He's not
tripped me up
drinking
right
tonight
now.
is the problem. That's why you
no,
right.
no one's. I got names like Nick Smith. That's
Yeah.
easy. Not
Wait,
Carousel.
what about Matt
Come on.
Carousel?
Yeah, where's this Carousel guy?
Where the hell is he?
Get him
at?
back on.
No,
John Everson.
Everson.
Everson. Was
That's
it
Yanni.
Everson?
It was Everson. You were
Everson.
saying Everson.
Although,
How many viewers do we have tonight, Dan?
We're trending in the teens, heavy teens,
All right,
so
yeah,
not
well,
bad.
We didn't promote it hard tonight.
Not
it's
bad at all.
getting late on the East Coast.
Yeah.
What?
How many?
195.
195 pins out of how many? Out of how
How'd
many?
you figure that out?
Because she's
From
the
the-
one that I
from the-
told you knows all the stuff.
1,800 posts at least, maybe
How
1,900
many
Yeah.
posts? How many posts out of
10%
195?
of 1,800 is
10%.
180. It's about 10%. So we were
About
off by
8%.
5%.
8%.
We were off by 5%.
619.
Out of
That's-
1,800.
That's
Now-
only not 8%.
Just
Sean,
under
that's not counting one
Chain
crew. That's not counting one crew who didn't
What?
reply or didn't record.
What? That's
I told you, I don't keep track
That's
of the
not
numbers. She
right.
does.
We have
we have
crews.
conflicting information. Stand by.
Stand by.
While you guys
breaker.
figure that out, I just want to give this is a really good
5,000
comment
posts?
Let me
here.
hear it.
Mark Harla said, Dan even got my last name right. He's killing it.
Let's go.
Okay, so-
Yeah,
You're on
let's go.
point tonight.
now I'm going to have to repeat his last name. I know I'm going to.
One more
We
time.
just call him Mark. Mark H.
Marky
No,
Yates.
no, you got it, Dan.
Marky
You're on point
H.
tonight.
I'm on it today, so I'll take it.
Mm.
Sean King, here's a question.
If you
for
were
you.
my
my
hockey,
God.
if you were
Why
my
are we all
hockey
for
team,
Sean
I'd-
King?
No,
if
I
you were
just
my
want
hockey team, I'd
popular
call
guy.
you Harley.
This one's for me to you.
Ooh.
What's next for the Northeast in No Dig? Where's it go from here? I guess I should have said.
Is it? What the fuck? Why is there always something extra?
A lot of
Is
pressure
it not
on you.
enough already?
A lot of pressure.
You said we can't pound the Northeast. We pound. Well, okay, what's next, Sean?
What's
Don't
next?
put that
Yeah.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Floating fence.
I mean,
Gravitational pool.
No, I told you,
Defense Academy?
electromagnet.
I mean, come on. Reality fence, like augmented.
Offense Academy up in the Northeast.
Ooh.
There
Or-
should be
I mean, I can be your
You
ambassador.
did go there.
I
there
can
should
be
be
your
or a
Mr.
miniature
Fence
fence.
Academy everywhere.
Or Mr. Fence in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Is that okay, or is that
Where
not
is
on
he?
the
What is he asking me?
Mr. Fence? What's your 1, 3?
And 5
So what's
years
What
your
is
old.
your
Three.
1 and 3 year goals
3,
the
5,
Northeast.
and 10-year
for
goals.
Mr. Fence?
Really?
Yeah.
For the Northeast.
Can we
Just
put
for
you on the
Northeast.
spot? We did it to
We
Danny
did it
last
to Dan
night.
last night.
Yeah, I'm out
What's
of it.
your 1 year goal and your 3 year goals for Mr. Fence? Where do you see yourself?
My 1 year goal
What
would
would you like
be
to
to
accomplish?
continue opening mines with no dig across the country.
Okay,
Achieved.
Okay. Fair enough. 3.
3.
Okay. 3 year goal would have at least 10 badasses across the country.
Ninjas.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Ninjas. Opening mines all over the country without Sean King.
Mhm.
It cannot be me.
It's your
My
vision.
capacity is going to run out. Right?
It's just your vision.
Period. Was the other one?
That's it.
Well, then we have
And then
this
we have
thing
5
called
years.
BHAG.
You get a 5-year gold and a BHAG gold.
What the fuck?
A BHAG is a big, hairy, audacious goal.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Northeast
That's some
thing?
stuff
let's hit
that.
5 first.
Let's hit 5. All right.
So 5 is so we had 10 at 3 and at 5. This becomes
Sean King's gone at 3.
yeah. 5 becomes bigger than even academy, and we have people sharing knowledge across the board. It's not even an academy. People are sharing knowledge across the board and exponentially improving the academy. I'm sorry, the fence industry
Okay.
to a level that we can't even touch in the academy.
Now
right?
you're looking at that as a franchise? Or?
No.
Just
Nothing
curious.
to do with me at all.
Mhm.
We've created the energy where you're sharing with him and you're sharing with him, and we get kind of left in the dust. Unfortunately, it's the way it is.
That's okay.
Mhm.
Done.
But you've left your
At
mark.
5 years, we're no longer the leaders in training because everybody is sharing.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Kind of worked myself out of a job on that
I
one.
mean, that's the way you want to be.
Maybe I can retire at that point
If
on
you're-
a
if
beach
you-
somewhere. And you guys are like, I knew this guy one time. It was level 16.
This guy had no hair.
Yeah. Slept 17 hours in 7 weeks.
Now he's like
He
shaving,
drove
to give a
42
shit.
hours in 2
he's
days.
shaving
but-
palm trees down the fences.
And now dudes
Yeah.
are sharing knowledge and make me look silly. Like
Yeah.
the shit that would be shared and learned across the industry would make me look insignificant.
I'm telling you right now, you need a Northeast chapter for your academy.
I'm not scared. Tell
well,
me someone to head it up.
We got the
well,
people
Mark
in place.
has the Northwest covered. He said he'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh, Hucklebearer.
Huckleberry.
Come on. It's
It
got to
should-
get bigger than me, man.
If
I need a
Mark
whole army
knows
of
what
guys.
it means, it should be I'll be a Hucklebearer. You know what a Hucklebearer is? The Hucklebearer is the guy who carries your casket to the grave.
Really?
That's what, when you watch the movie Tombstone,
Really?
he goes, I'm not your Huckleberry, I'm your Hucklebearer.
Oh,
And he said
bear.
that. And what he means by that was like,
Hucklebearer.
I'll take you to the grave. And everybody misconstrues that saying. It's
Big
not
time.
Huckleberry, it's Hucklebearer.
Anthony, do you have somebody who will take you to the grave? Do you know who that
I have
is?
one person that will carry my casket, and he's sitting right across from me.
Do you have somebody who
Ooh.
will carry yours?
Got a fucking team of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really know who's going to carry yours? Honestly,
I'll
right
carry your casket.
Because I'm not sure who's carrying mine.
I'll carry your casket.
I'm not sure.
I know some guys that I've talked to that have already
I'm
told
not
me
sure.
vocally that they would carry it.
No shit.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's your Hucklebearer right there.
That's some real shit right there. Because I might now. I don't
Without
know who would do
you
it.
there, right? That's a real man.
That I don't know who would do it.
My man Chris Steele.
Okay.
Adam.
All right.
Yep.
I'll give you that.
I
Chris
sat with
still-
him
he did tell me.
in a
right
quiet
now.
place, just him and I, and nothing but good things to say. When someone says good things about you without you there,
Mm-hmm.
and what did he have to
I
lose?
lied. I got two people.
He
who
could have
carry
said
my
anything he
casket.
wanted to me.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't think of guys who would
He
do
told
that
me
for
he'd
me.
carry you anywhere that you
No
wanted to go.
shit. I love it, Chris.
But you
Good
earned
man.
that.
I didn't
That's what
know.
he said. I'm not putting words in his mouth. Just ask the man himself.
Mhm.
Mm. He does tell me he's ride or die. He does say that.
I'd say he is.
Yeah.
100% is. Nick Smith said, what did you guys put up today? We put up wood. We put up
Vinyl, aluminum,
and aluminum. And the wood was like
test
do you wanna
run.
call
Mortise and tenon.
It was the wood was a learning
New England.
experience.
the New England
NE
style.
plus.
So
Mortise
the-
and tenon.
NE plus. I love that name, man.
Drove
I don't
NE
mind
plus.
it. I don't mind
2.5 inch
You're welcome.
schedule 40. Built boxes around it. Pre-made
I got
this.
Pre-built
Um,
boxes,
With the pre-made panel, slid it, built it just as if you were to build it with
Shout out to Bob. He built those.
giant telephone poles you guys use up here.
hmm The vinyl.
Did you hear? Well, I'm talking to
Standard.
the Timber and Steel, American Timber and Steel. So they're going to move up to a 7-inch post to get rid of the 6 inches or get away from the 6
Why?
Why?
because it's same cost and stronger. I don't know what
Why
they're
is it stronger?
keeping. I don't know. Cattle's are turning into elephants, but
Do they know
they gotta
something we
keep
don't
them in.
know?
I don't know.
Are dinosaurs going?
Maybe they know it. Hey, you heard it first. You heard it first.
You can keep
You heard
cows.
it first, March 4, 2024. Dinosaurs are coming.
You can keep cows in their
Jurassic
pasture with
Park.
a 2.5-inch round post and electric fence. They don't
Yes.
need 7.5-inch posts.
That's a little aggressive.
That is a
That's
big
a lot
post,
of
dude.
aggressive.
That's huge.
They want to try to corner the market on that. That's a
Dude.
huge post. Nobody uses a 7.5-inch post.
No.
Maybe somebody.
Oh, they do.
Obvious
They do
somebody.
ginormous posts.
We do 8x8.
They do 12 by 12.
We do 8x8s for the really exclusive customers who want
Mm-hmm.
that style look
Yeah.
just for their entries.
Yeah, but that's
Not
a
for
box
all the-
post.
Yeah, it's a box post.
Yeah.
It's not for their entire line.
Decoration.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just purely decorations. You're gonna tell me a farmer's gonna do that?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey,
If the cost
the
is the
dude's
same,
just spreading the news.
I'm
No,
just here.
no,
He's
he's
spreading the news.
That's
no,
his
no.
job.
He's preaching, but I don't think any rancher in his right mind will take 2 times as long to build a post when he can
Pound it.
drive.
Pound it,
When he
baby.
can drive a 2-inch or 2.5-inch
Bigger pounder.
a round post.
No,
So
these-
you know these ranchers, they drive their 2.5-inch
I saw
round
Justin
post.
Well,
Neary.
yeah, we're
pound
talking
the
the
big
Evo guys.
old
The
stuff.
Evo guys are driving
He's pounding it.
massive,
Yeah.
massive.
Big
That's
stuff.
violence.
Yeah,
That's
that's violent.
If there are any,
Violence.
if there are any ranchers on here, please chime in. We'd love to hear what you got to say, but
They'll smash everything you said.
I doubt they're on
At
here.
Yeah, they're gonna
Justin
make you-
Neary.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
No, dude, put me in my place. Put me in my place.
They're massive drivers.
No, put me in my
Yeah.
place. That's all I want to know. I want to know how you guys do it. I want to know how everybody puts a fence in.
Go to
every
like
single
Fall
time.
Fence Forum or
Yeah.
Prince Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Pounding the big boy stuff.
My goal is to learn how to put every style of fence up ever. Every single way you could
Wow.
possibly install it.
Mm.
It's a lot of fence.
Yeah, but as long as
There's
I know how to do
awesome.
it, I can do it.
Good shit.
Danny Dubs.
Give me some takeaways here. Final thoughts. Give me something.
We're signing off.
Get
Alrighty.
some more goals. Let's get Ant's 1-year and
Anthony.
3-year goals. Let's put them on the spot.
You-
We already put
after-
everybody
now,
else on the
well,
spot.
I guess now you know you can pound up here. So now, what are your goals? Did they change? Did they stay the same?
I mean, my goals have always been the same thing: is just to grow this business as big as we could possibly grow it.
Well, that's
Um,
intangible. Let's give
nope.
us some tangible.
Yeah, there you go. Don't let them
My
off
one-
on that.
my
I'm
That's
not letting
bullshit.
them off on that.
That's
on that.
bullshit.
So-
Grow as big as I can get it.
My 1-year goal.
Look at that.
My
That's as
one-
big as you can get it.
My 1-year goal is to put the people in place so I can just not have to worry about being on the job site when I have the right people in place. My 3-year goals is to finally have the crews in place where we can finally open up a second location and I could run the second location
3 years?
in 3 years. Absolutely.
I should be like
And run
1
the
year.
run the second location and implement this new tactic in the second location. Mind you, we have 2 locations, but we consider those as one. So the real second location is going to be completely different area code. You know,
Ludicrous.
So, ludicrous. But
Matt.
That's some serious penalty.
but I
I was thinking
You gonna
ludicrous
rap
in my
tonight,
head, sorry.
Matt?
we
I was
dream
doing
big.
it in my head.
What do you
dream
got?
big.
I can't
Give
say
me
it
some
out loud.
ludicrous. What do you
We
got?
dream
I can't
big.
say it.
It's PG-17.
So 1-year goal.
Come on, what you got, Matt? Come on.
1-year goal is to put
Boom,
people
boom,
in
boom,
place.
boom, boom.
3-year
Yeah, like
goal
it
is to be able
Boom.
to step away from running
I can see
all
Matt rapping.
operations and
Mhm.
focus on running the business. That's me.
And not letting it run you.
What
Now,
else you got, Danny Dubs?
now we got
Mhm.
Yannicka.
Oh,
So-
Yannicka's
On the hot seat.
from Boston.
Straight out of Tallinn, Estonia.
Talistonia, is that what it's called?
I don't know. I tried.
Where is that at? Where's Talistonia?
Tallinn is
Sorry.
the capital. Estonia's the country.
What?
But yes.
I think
She's from the Far
He-
East.
I think it would be hard to pound there,
He-
huh? With the name like Stone. No?
Is it rock?
No, really, no. Actually, it borders sea, half the country, and the other half is like right on the. It's,
What if
it's
I'm-
probably
why do I
much
feel like I'm
nicer than
lost?
New England. People
Yeah.
love to go there.
Is it New England?
No, it's
Yeah.
in Europe, northeastern Europe. Think of Sweden,
Other side of the pond.
Finland.
world.
Oh, way on the other side of the pond.
Way other. Damn it!
Right next to Russia.
Russia.
Oh,
Right
Jesus.
next to Russia.
We need to pound in Russia next.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me
Next
know.
up.
Let's just
Let
take
me know
it
how
on.
it goes.
New England, Russia. Oh, sorry.
We're letting her off the hook
Yeah,
here.
she's like, focus. 1 year ago.
My 1 year goal,
Yep.
I have two
Oh my
personal
goodness.
1 year goals. Is I would love to be part of the install team where I do all like the 4 major install techniques, which is vinyl. Well, not
Really?
techniques, but like the materials.
Do you want to
Vinyl,
be involved
wood.
with the installation piece of it?
Oh, 100%, yes. I've
Oh.
done it before, but I will do it again just to learn more about it, especially now that
So
I'm
you
gonna.
know what to track on the data.
Well, that, but to also learn what you need to do, so when people call me, I can explain to them how it works. So instead of before I send a salesman out, I can explain to them
How
What?
we build fence.
how we do it
Yep.
and how everything goes. So
Yep.
I've done it. I've installed vinyl. I've done wood, thanks to Anthony. But I haven't pounded, so that's kind of yes, I have. But like that's kind of new,
Yep.
new way to go. So that's one of my goals, to do like wood, vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. And I forgot my second goal.
Where's the second goal?
And it completely passed me. Oh, shoot, I'm so sorry.
Take your
I
family.
literally have it. I had it.
You have
I have
it?
it written down.
There's another goal.
I have
You got to
it.
learn how to build fence, and there's anything else outside of that?
Okay.
No, it's
Like, what else is there?
well,
Build fence.
after kind of seeing your sheet from yesterday, kind
Oh.
of just
I'm going to keep going back to that
threw me
data
under the
sheet.
bus,
Damn thing.
and like, I
Why?
have to just improve
Like
mine
I should have hit that.
greatly.
I don't think
Greatly.
so.
It's one of those things.
Poor Matt's like, damn it. Why?
Love it.
No, and then I mean, throw myself on the bus. I never went to college, so 3 year goals. I suppose I would love to pass some or just attend some classes,
Oh, yeah?
just to gonna management
Accounting?
or
maybe?
accounting or anything like business management. Any
Sounds like you should go to
administrative-
Memphis Academy.
You don't say so.
I'm just
Ching.
saying. There's a guy that went last year and said he learned more there than his 4 years he spent in college for accounting.
Damn.
I suppose. I mean,
Steven Spence.
I would say
We
I
said,
probably learned stuff from him too throughout the years.
yep, true story.
Couple, 2, 3 things.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Matthew?
What would you like to know?
Where's your mind at right now?
We're done with the training. Seen the spreadsheets. Where you're at now?
Where am I at right now?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Where you
Same
headed?
place.
This is
I'm
bad.
Where are you
always
headed?
This is bad.
No, it's not bad. We're headed for better, right? We're headed for more. We're headed for growth. Headed for more than we did yesterday. Headed for
2X.
taking care of your team
Thank
plus
you. One.
one.
Which
Not
starts
enough.
with who, Matt?
Starts taking care of us.
Thank you.
Making
Because
sure.
people don't
You're
hear
right.
that. When I say take care of your team plus one, that must start with you. If you're not right, mind, body, and soul,
Can't help anyone.
you're a liability. It's hard to talk about, but you are literally a liability to everybody around you.
Mhm.
Okay? You become the plus one to Anthony.
That's right.
Okay? So your job is to make sure you're not the plus one.
Yep.
Take care of your team, which is your family, your business, those you're in charge of.
Yep.
And then after all that's done, you did your job, family, and all your business taken care of, I'm asking you to do one more.
That's it.
Find somebody else that can't take care of themselves. I don't know. It could be simple shit. Walking across the street, packing out groceries, teaching them how to run a business, helping them financially. I don't know what it is. I don't care. As long as every single day. Operation manager, deliver pizzas. Whatever it is that works for you, you got to take care of yourself first,
Pick them up.
family, and your business.
Yep.
And then every single day, find something or somebody that you can do 1 + 4. Period. And if we all do that, if you do that, and you do that, and I do that, you do that, and you do that, which means is that I'm squared away, you're squared away, you're not requiring help from anybody else, take care of a team, and then we're helping the one extra person.
Could you call it pay it forward?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Snowball. It's so cool. The plus one is like, do what you're supposed to bleep do.
Bleep.
Okay. Plus one additional thing. God dang it. Don't overthink it. Do your shit. Plus one more.
My 1 year goal. Not that you asked, but I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Chapter of the year.
Ooh.
North.
Whoa.
So you're calling
Chapter.
out Joe Evers and Nathan Downs, who basically take it every year. in the
South
Midwest
Carolina.
Northeast is
The
coming.
Carolinas won it last year.
Okay.
They were the chapter of the year. Northeast was most improved chapter. My 1 year goal, which won't be just me, it'll be everybody in my team.
Yep.
Northeast chapter of the year.
I hope you get it.
Heard it here first.
I hope you get it.
We're coming for you.
No, not those guys.
Joe Everest.
We love you, Joe.
We're
Nathan
coming after
Downs.
the Carolinas right now. We
Yeah.
gotta go get it. They're the champions. They're at top.
But the Midwest is strong every year, right?
Champions.
1 year goal.
We are the champion. No.
Of the world.
So,
What
I
a
like
great what a great group of guys to just surround
Chill
myself
out.
with
Right? We do it every night.
every night.
Change
I could do this
change it.
every
Change
single
the
night. I could
industry.
do this every night.
I like it.
Good guys.
Yeah.
Signing out.
I want to know. Hold on.
not
That
yet.
one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Really important. It's probably the most important thing that has happened today.
Ooh.
That I have an offense shirt that's blue,
Mm.
and Dan Wheeler with his Chevy red.
Heavy Chevy.
Heavy Chevy?
Heavy
Red?
Chevy, baby.
What color shirt is he wearing?
Blue.
It's blue. Tonight it's blue.
Oh,
He is showing
Hey.
his colors tonight.
without a
we don't
picture,
we don't
can't
have
believe
either
it,
of them,
right?
so we don't have either of those shirts, so it doesn't even make a difference.
I'm representing for Jan Fence. That's the navy blue.
I got my Mr. Fence blue flannel on, just representing for
I
My
got Mr.
man.
Miss Hat.
yeah.
Mr. Miss Hat, come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look good.
Right. The
Supporting
offense,
it
yeah.
industry, but
So
yeah, blue.
offense. Where do you get that? Press Prints.
Press it, Prince.
PressItPrints.com.
That's right.
Super easy.
If you don't know, you need to know.
You have Wi-Fi in this bus?
Yeah, call it King
Plus.
King Fi?
King Wi-Fi. No, it's called like King Empires.
Oh no, it's any plus. That's what it is.
I don't.
All right, let's close this one out.
Boom,
Thank you,
banger.
gentlemen.
Dan Wheeler.
Northeast,
Hold on.
Kingston, New
He's the
Hampshire.
#1 podcast and #2.
He's the
we
number
gotta-
most downloaded.
Yeah.
We got to get this to like him and I together being the new #1.
That's huge.
I think it'll drop.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I think it'll drop.
Let's
It'll
do
happen.
another one.
It just
We
gives
gotta
us
do
a reason.
We'll do the one we talked about. That'll blow those.
And where? And now ask
Stay
me
tuned.
where, Sean. Now ask me where we should record that epic podcast.
Where should we record it?
We should just all get into Chicago.
Why?
and
Why
do
not H&K?
He wants to do it on his home court.
Okay, let's do it then.
I mean,
So, are you going to drop
I'll
that
send
news
both
now?
of you guys a
You going to drop that news now?
We scheduling it?
Still to come.
I have not.
Let your wife know. Let your wife know
She's
now.
excited.
I love you, Heather.
Okay, we don't
I'm
have
just
to,
saying.
Sean.
By the way, we said we weren't traveling. I'm gonna travel one more time.
So
But
there's
that's
a
later.
chance. There's a possibility of something epic happening. Maybe in the Midwest.
Maybe.
It might actually be in the Evansville area.
Home court.
If you get,
I hear there's a ranch there.
There is a red there.
If you
I
get wind of
hear-
it, if you get wind of it, be there.
If you get an invite, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not there. How about
And
that?
you will listen to the #1 most downloaded podcast in the history
Period.
of Fence Podcast.
In the story.
Yeah.
Talking about relevant content to our industry currently, right?
John Gilbert,
what we
I'm in
do.
Iowa.
We're just bringing them the news.
I'm just saying.
Da-da-da.
Da-da-da.
Oh, a little old
Top
school,
10.
huh?
It's a top 10.
We have breaking news. There will be something happen in the Midwest.
Like,
If you get an invite, consider
You?
yourself different.
okay. Can you elaborate a little bit, Sean?
Those that get the invite will
He's-
know.
He's trying. He's a real.
So-
he's a real.
Would you say
Newsman.
would you say there's a chance that Modelo may sponsor?
Oh wow!
I'm just telling you.
Hey,
We
Can we hashtag Modelo?
we probably could. We drank Modelo out of where were we at, the Marriott?
Bottles, cans.
The
Right
Marriott.
There's no Modelos left in the Mystic Marriott.
No, there's
Oh,
in
no.
this area. They
No.
probably thought they seen an influx of.
Yeah.
But
We
they
did
did it.
Of I don't know
It's
what.
me. I was
Yeah,
ordering
we
my
did a
other
good
drink.
job with that.
Guys, thank you so much. This is the Fence Industry Podcast going live on Mission Fence Academy. That's Sean King. That's Anthony Paxio. That's Matt Sherdana right there.
Yannicka
Elite Technique.
Paxio's off.
And
camera.
Yannicka is off
Paxio.
camera. The success here in the Northeast New England, driving post
Banging.
to rock.
Banging.
What's next? I'm telling
What,
Sean
what's
King.
that, what's that couldn't
Tomorrow
be
we're
done
doing
was
the
done.
same thing.
That Sean
Again.
King
And then
chewed it
again.
up and spit it out, and he did it again. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Right on, brothers. Be
See
good.
you guys. Appreciate it, brother. Love ya!